Welcome back to Earth 2150, the Moon Project, and welcome to the penultimate mission for the ED, which takes us to Florida. Project Umbrella Phase 2. We have discovered that the UCS spaceport is about to send more reinforcements to the Moon. Use your arm to capture the spaceport, then we shall send our own units to the Moon. Yes, we'll be going to the Moon. We start with this landing zone here and nothing else. Project Umbrella Phase 2. Comrade. The Metal Men, the UCS, are preparing to send reinforcements to the Moon. Here are your tasks. First task. Destroy the spaceport defenses. All towers and fortresses near the spaceport should be destroyed before you try to capture the structure. Second task. Capture the spaceport. You must first find 4 spaceport control centers in the tunnels beneath the spaceport. May the Khan bless your mission by producing his wind of good fortune. So first let's call transport here, because we're gonna need some reinforcements. And we also need some workers here. This is the last mission where you can utilize your regular army, so may as well just throw everyone in here. And then see that I capture the spaceport all the way up there. It's a very large map, possibly unnecessarily large. But that's fine, so... You hang out here. You need to guard this location here. Got lots of Urals here, including super laser Ural here. Always need that one. How many more do we have here? Quite a few. Okay, you return home here. You guys gonna guard my base here for the time being. Well, I don't even have a base, got like one landing zone, so it's not much of a base, is it? But you know what I mean. Okay. I could actually use the launchers here as well, but let's get to those a little bit later. Scoop up you guys here. And then at least 2 builders here. There's even more Urals, but we'll get to those. Some extra space here, so may as well take you here. And the repairers here at one, as well at 1 point. Here we go. This mission is not super difficult because even though the UCS has a ton of units, it's not very powerful units. You have a decent amount of resources at this point. Yeah, I've got a ton just back at my base here. So you can just throw everything you have at them here. They're a little bit like the final missions of the base game where, yes, you face a lot of resistance, but at the same time you should also have a ton of resources here just to work with. Okay, let's build stuff here. There we go. Then let's get at least 2 supply depots here. The vehicle production center here just because. Okay. With you here going to guard my base, I'm gonna send you here out, and I guess transport should go back. I've got even more stuff to send to my base here. What did I do with the choppers? Where did I? Oh, here we go. You service these service depots, and you just explore a little bit here. There we go. We got some resources here too. Very nice. Transport has arrived. So let's throw you in there, and you here too.
What's up? On our
I also have some air units here. I might utilize those at one point, but we'll see about that. So I'm just going to send everyone to the spaceport. What's going to happen is they're going to find like the location of like an enemy forward base. That is fairly important, but we'll get to that. In a bit.
Research complete.
There we go. Another resource field here. Always nice to have. Right over there. You just hang out here for the time being. And one of you here can please secure this resource field here. Just looking here. Already full. It is fine. You just hang out here in case they send their miners over there. Then you can just laser them to death. Which also means... just kind of wondering, should I harvest those resources over there just now? Let's see, you just hang out here for the time being. And then let's unload you here. Then we can get our harvesting operations going as well. Here we are. I think that I might get my nukes here back as well, and maybe some air units just for scouting purposes. But we'll see about that. Almost there. There we go. Thank you. You just hang out here also. I could actually give you a weapon just in case. Sure. Let's get you a shield, nice shield generator here. And how about a really big cannon and sure a rocket launcher. Not sure that's entirely necessary, but whatever. So they did send some stuff over here. In which case you will get over here as well in case these guys get damaged, but we'll see about that. Transport has arrived, very good. So let's load in my nuclear launchers, as well as all these air units here. And that will be, actually no, you exist here as well. I don't think right now I have any space left for more. Actually, yeah, I could build like a weaker unit here, but not gonna bother with that.
Yes, Commander.
There we go. Everything here is cool. So let's get mine here. I'll just build one mine here. This should be fine. And let's get 4 transports here. And you come over here, please. Could actually see an enemy unit there as well, I think. Okay, of course you're gonna need power. Let's give you some of that. And then I'd like a refinery here, actually. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Enemies here. Let's concentrate fire. They have some juicy units here. And now they're all dead. In fact, what I probably should have done here, but there's more coming where that came from. Yeah, these are some very powerful. In fact, at least the Jaguars, I think, might be the most powerful units they have. Not powerful enough for my guys, but still. In fact, in this case here, I should probably... Didn't mean to do that. I should probably... you here, actually. No, don't do that. Hold position here. Don't want you to chase here, yeah. They're not trying to send their workers over here. Means sooner or later they're going to run out of juice here, because apparently they have none left in their main base here. So And till then, let's get you going here. Can you here please just kill whatever they have here? They've got grizzlies and whatnot. There's some fairly powerful units here. Someone please just kill this guy here. Oh, you're being repaired. I can kill you faster than you're being repaired. Believe me that. Come on, you can outpace this guy here. How fast is this repair, however? There we go. Come down here. Okay. All cool here. You please start mining here. And then you will come over here. I don't think I've actually managed to send any of their workers over. And even if they do, they just get like 1/2 of resources, which will not that dramatic. But still. Here we go. And let's find out, did I... Didn't actually seem like I lost anyone here because I'm still at the maximum build limit, which is nice. Okay, you here low on shields, so maybe you come over here. And yeah, this looks pretty good, all things considered. Sending like weaker guys after me here, but it's nothing particularly concerning. Yeah, looking pretty good. And then, didn't I send 2 of the workers over here? Or did I just imagine that? I did just imagine that. So, come over here then. And also, yes, you actually go to base here. That'd be nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave you here. You're just one guy, like, you're not gonna make that much of a difference here, I believe. You vacate this position here. And these guys here with the black rectangles, that's the anti-missile defense they have, just in case you're curious. And yeah, it's got... got my economy running here as well. That is somewhat important here, but we'll get to why. But for now, let's unload you here. Okay, just move this here, that's fine. Whoever you were, you're gone now, I'm afraid. So, next, I'd like a power plant here as well. I'm gonna forward the supply depot here. They can send guys through here, but now they've burned through their initial... I don't know what's the deal here, nothing special. They've burned through the initial bunch of units they have, especially the extremely high tier ones, and now they can just build like individual units and they get themselves insta-destroyed by my guys here because I've got an outrageous amount of firepower here. Yeah, let's take you two here. Are you going to go to this supply center here just to make things a little bit easier for myself here? With that said and done, you please come over here. Then I'd like another power plant here. And then we're gonna get ourselves some artillery here. Okay. Now the thing with artillery is that if you... here we go. If you restock the artillery, that actually costs you money, so that ammunition is not free because it's so powerful. So they're a little bit more like the base game nukes in that regard. Okay, so here we have enemy fortresses and whatnot. Need to soften whatever they have there. Let's bookmark you here. You can please attack. You know, attack the middle power plant here. There we go. Maybe this one here too. Thank you. See, now I'm already quite low on money here. In fact, yeah, here we go. So we've got some fortresses here and whatnot. These are actually kind of nasty to take care of because you don't have a whole lot of space here. So if you just walk in here and try to rush that situation with all units, there's a decent chance you're going to lose a lot of them. How much is left here? That is a lot of money left there. Maybe should have built more than one mine there. But never mind. We took a little bit of damage here, but that's fine. So that's said and done. You here got yourself repaired. Very nice. You can just do the same thing again.
Yes, sir. Over and out.
Hang out here. You destroy these fortresses, please. Let's see how far you get there. You're out of ammunition already. That's not ideal because now fortress is being repaired. Clearly should have focused fire on one of you here, but you also got quite a bit of experience there. Okay. Let's have two of you fire on the fortress here. That should hopefully do it. And not quite. You really you eat through a lot of ammunition here. Okay, you here. Oh, trying to kill that helicopter again. That's fine. You know what? In this case, maybe I should just nuke you here. Let's see what that does. Ooh, there we go. Exciting. I'm gonna miss that basically because I don't have. Really? Is that all? Oh, never mind. Oh hey, energy-based anti-air cannon. A bit of a novelty here. So anyway, you might actually be out of power, but I don't trust that situation. So let's just assume you're not. Okay. You just get out of the way here, thank you. I think now I can moderately safely get in here. Must still be some casualties, but at one point I have to just get stuff done here. So those towers are out of energy, that's good. Just come over here, gather there. Yeah, I think the fortress was out of energy anyway, so I could have marched in there, but... Ooh, you are not out of energy. Supply center here needs to die. Of course. These have some plasma weapon. Did actually have casualties here now, but that happens. That might also have been my supplier, but never mind. Be a bit careful here. You're gonna get yourself destroyed. Yeah, you did get yourself destroyed. That's fine. You can't take any of your army to the next mission here, so everyone here is somewhat expendable. And silence that fortress. Very good. I think that will be it for this particular base here. Watch the laser show here. Okay. Here we are. Now you don't need to destroy this base, but if you don't, the UCS is going to send more units after you. And that's still somewhat annoying. You just go to the spaceport, which you can't actually quite do. So there's some obstacles in the way, but we'll get to that. I just want you to get as close as you can. Lots of lava here. I guess Florida doesn't look so great. I didn't prepare any Florida jokes here. But so my understanding is that all the crazy news reports from Florida, like guy beats policeman to death with like stuffed alligator and whatnot, that's more the result of the way like crimes or incidents like that are reported in Florida. So you get this basically the same stuff in other states as well, like American states, but they're not reported in the same way. So it feels like everything crazy is happening in Florida. But who knows? Maybe Florida is a bit special nevertheless. In any case, where is my worker here? Yes, here we go. You please come over here as well. I would need you to build me a nice tunnel here. So just under the lava, which is exactly where I should build a tunnel, in my opinion. These guys are actually in pretty decent shape. I had some casualties here. Namely, yeah, I guess maybe just one. So let's get another super laser here. Because that was kind of fun to use. And I have 2 launchers left here. I could recycle more units and then like build more of these ULs, but it's really not that necessary. In fact, I've got like 2 more armies left here, one guarding my base here and one guarding my harvesting operations. So this is really not that dramatic. Let's get a tunnel entrance here, right next to this lava pool, which is exactly where I should build it. Okay, and then you'll have to do some tunneling. And there we go, my reinforcements are on the way. I wish I had UCS teleporters here, they're a bit more efficient. But, well, one can't have everything. Here we go. No visible tunnels just now, but that's fine. Let's get a narrow tunnel here, and you just tunnel a while into this direction here. That should be long enough. In fact, I can probably build a tunnel like here already. And then I can send everyone over here. Then we can make our way to, I assume, Cape Canaveral? Or maybe Disney World, who knows. But then again, it depends about the crash in the sun, so maybe that should be our priority now. I think when was it Brezhnev visiting? I think he visits the United States, like the first Soviet state leader to do so. And I think for like security reasons, he couldn't go to I think Disneyland or Disney World. I forgot which one it was. Probably World, because on the East Coast. And he got really upset by that, as he should have been. Okay. Here we go, and let's get another tunnel entrance going here. Yep. And then just have to send... Oh, that was actually exactly as early as I could have built it. Very nice, I suppose. And once this is done... I'm gonna send everyone over there. You can also use a unit transporter for this. Which... Actually, let's upgrade the Screamer here. which is the like the heavy transporter here, but it's gonna be too fiddly. Okay, so let's get everyone, no, not quite, I meant everyone selected here. Come over here. The air units can just fly over there, of course. How very convenient. And you know what? One of you can already scout here. If I lose one of you here, it's fine. It's not that dramatic. So lots of space here. And let's see, I'll fly over land here. Because I want to see whether I need to like jump over another chasm here before I reach the base, which is also behind the chasm. Yes, it very much is. Oh, careful here. Yeah, lots going on here. But I think lots of these defenses will already be reachable via my units, but there is artillery here, so I have to be a little bit careful with that. But let's see. For the time being, let's get everyone over here. I think I'm going to establish another supply center here already. These guys can only go one by one, but the lift is so short that's basically a given anyway, so even if I had made the tunnel wider, that wouldn't really make that much of a difference, would it? Okay. Power plant here. And then yet another supply station. In which case I can move you up there, I guess. I guess I underutilized these guys a little bit, but they did keep my base safe, so there's that. There we go. Got that here. I guess I could build more artillery here. Let's see, but before we do that, I'm gonna get a vehicle production center as well, because in case you get yourself destroyed, I don't have to send another worker all the way up there. Okay, nighttime now. So is this safe? I guess it appears to be. Then I have to see whether you can actually reach everything, but we'll find out about that. Probably during daytime, or when I have a unit to bait the situation here. Also, artillery research, extremely expensive. Just researching the artillery, which I don't think has an upgraded version, at least costs 22,000 credits and costs like 6 minutes. Most other research is like 1 to 4 minutes or so that is exceptionally long. I think I sent the empty launcher over here as well, but never mind, it's fine. So, oh really? Oh yeah, here I guess we need more than one power plant for this. That's fine. Can get that. Yep, they're power hungry as well. Okay, is that it? Looks like it. Okay. And come over here maybe. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, I've got the empty launcher there. I could recycle that one, but at this point here that is not really relevant. There we go. Okay. You know what? Since we have you here, let's see whether you can actually outrange these guys here. It appears you can. Careful here. I'll get more artillery over there as well. Yeah. A bit more careful there. So... oh, they have an interception system. Oh, never mind. Well, I guess wasted that. That's fine. Didn't even intend to attack that specifically, but you know what? I did it anyway. Okay, in that case... you know what? I probably really only need to destroy... like this one connector here, but Yeah, let's just nuke you here directly. There we go. Let's hope they don't have another interception system here, which I didn't see. Nope. That didn't work either. Okay, nukes wasted. That happens. At least this artillery is extremely fragile. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye. Let's just cut your power here. And then
Yes, sir.
you get out of the way here a little bit.
Research complete.
Come over here. You don't have any purpose now.
Okay, comrade.
In that case, you can come a little bit closer, please, and just kill everything here. Oh, look who's there. Yeah, that artillery does quite a bit of damage, one could say. Even to these grizzlies here. Which is also why I want to avoid it. Not enough damage to destroy you outright, however. Yeah, there's definitely more stuff here. Didn't mean to do split screen here. But that's fine. Here we go. No. Okay. This is getting messy. It's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a nice function, but I find it also supreme. Oh, I guess, are you out of power already, maybe? Or out of ammunition, that's also possible. But I also find this somewhat irritating. With that said and done, let's just see. Oh, you've got just chain guns, okay. An interesting choice here. But never mind. Can you reach this? No. Actually, you can. Okay. Some of you can. The rocket launcher people can. Sure. You're gonna go down eventually. Let's just keep doing this, and then we're gonna go for the spaceport here. Which we need to capture because we don't have our own... Well, we actually do have spaceports, but none that can reach... Can reach the moon right now. I suppose for the escape project you really only need to reach orbit. So that makes a certain amount of sense. So anything we can reach here? Not really. That's fine, so please come over here and see what you find. Probably more artillery, but that's cool. There we go. More stuff destroyed here. Let's see whether you can already build a tunnel entrance here. Because I don't think we can build bridges here, because you can almost never build bridges that actually work. Let's see here. No, it just never works. The conditions need to be like just right, and they're never really just right. Anyway, let's see what the deal here is. Materia, I think these are just out of juice. But that's fine. Here we go. I think everybody here is probably gone as well. Let's come over here. Really shouldn't have used my nukes there because they had so many interception systems here. Interesting that you just have, I guess, chain guns, but sure. But on the other hand, I didn't use them on that base, so I guess there's that. It's like saving resources in an RPG. You just save them until you really need them, which is never. Okay, can someone reach this? Yes, you can. Very good. Thank you. With that said and done, let's see, is there bedrock here? No, it doesn't seem like it. In fact, they do have tunnels here. They did mention that we had to... What was the exact goal here? So, special defense, cover the spaceport, destroy the UCS base. I guess the defense are part of the base here. Let's see. For now, I'd like a white tunnel here, actually. Let's see whether someone's in here. If so, then I guess we are gonna have a problem here. But I can send a couple of you underground here, so you can at least defend this tunnel entrance here and not having be blown up by the enemy immediately. Also, this chamber is actually well, is it empty? It's not connected. There's actually a chance it might contain enemies. Who knows? Okay, okay. I want someone to capture said space, but did I take any repairers over here? Don't think so. That's fine. I can just build some.
Production started.
Well, you're expensive now, but I guess that's because I gave you shields and whatnot. So, here we go. So there is bedrock here, but only there. So, a white tunnel. Yes, that should do it.
Production completed.
You come over here.
Production started.
Very good. And the rest is just a question of patience here. Very nice.
Production complete.
Break through here, please.
Production started.
Okay, still not there. But I'm on the other side. Actually, that leads to this plateau here.
What do you want?
But I guess I should be able to, if I build an entrance here, I should be able to just surface. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's just do that then.
Which, comrade? Production completed.
I'll worry about... yeah, there's no defense here to destroy that instantaneously, which is very good, because that happens half the time. You just surface somewhere where we don't know what's up there.
Any problems?
Okay, over here with you, please.
Completed.
In fact, all of you come over here, please. Lots of power plants here. Yeah, definitely gonna blow up you. No worries about that. They've got a ton of interception systems here. Possibly more than they need, but sure. More entrances here as well. And a very nice row of... Yeah, they've got so much in the way of like chain guns and whatnot here for some reason. But sure. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. So I guess I'm gonna kill you first. Let's say first. I've already got half this base here. This guy's trapped there, so you're always going to have to fight your way through with that guy here. Who's still attacking me here? Is there another one here? Probably. Okay, you know what? Just come down here. I didn't see half of you there, but that's fine. I guess they've got more units there. Get out of there. Okay. And that's said and done. You here will join me there as well, thank you. How's it looking here? Yep, still was queuing up here. That's fine. You come over there, you can kill whoever's lurking around here. Oh, there, of course. They're invisible. That's the thing, it's not the fog. Okay, get out of there. You know what? I said get out of there, so why are you not doing it? Unless you just want to get yourself killed. That's fine. Let's get... Nope, not you here. Move, move, move. Let's see, you're gonna get a pillbox here. Yeah, you're fixing stuff here, thank you very much. And then let's get a screamer going. Can I upgrade that? Oh, God. Didn't even upgrade you fully. You know what, let's do it now. Yeah. Screamer 2 here, that's gonna take a while, but it doesn't really matter. So... here we go. Change the weapon. Sure, let's get you a shield, why not? And... can I not mount a screamer on you? I guess I can't. Okay, there we go. Looks like I can't do that. That is fine. Let's just get a weapons production center here. Should have known they would have stealth units.
Resource field exploited.
Get over there. You just get out of here. No, so I'll sort this out. So let's design. Can I put that? Actually, you know what? Maybe I can just go to a cruise chef here. So terrain cannon. Nope. Do you have to do that on like a Siberia maybe? Noise generator. There we go. Shield generator here. Sure. Let's add you to the list here. And do you count as civil because I didn't give you a weapon? Yep, you do actually. Okay, that's fine. Let's get a couple of you here. And let's have you gather right over here. Okay. Maybe this is where I should have brought in the nukes. Just to actually then I could have blown up the spaceport here accidentally, so that wouldn't have been good. But whatever. I guess I could also blind fire here, but I'm not sure I want to do that because I don't know how much invisible stuff we have there. Let's just get one of you here and see whether I can make that work.
Production completed.
Yeah, I guess you don't have a weapon, so you count as civilian then. That's fine. I'm tempted to just artillerize all of this here, but the artillery does a ton of damage. Especially now that I'm upgrading it yet again. And I really don't want to accidentally destroy the spaceport, which I'm pretty confident would cost me the mission. There we go. The lift is on its way. Of course, now it's middle of the night, so that's not super helpful. Okay, come over here.
Production completed. Production started. Research complete.
Look how happy he is. Anyway, so another promotion for us here, which is great, I guess. And that was really just one guy, but yeah, that's fine. And was that it for all? No? Capture spaceport. Okay, I guess I haven't destroyed the base yet, because there's still stuff left here. Yeah, I wonder where there's stuff left. Maybe here? Who knows? In any case, let's create an opening here. There we go, and then you come over here. Because I think I destroyed the space here, didn't I? But maybe that didn't count, so who knows? Let's capture the spaceport. Oh, did I accidentally give you an attack order there? Yeah, because it does say I've destroyed all the defenders. So I guess you could investigate here whether I've overlooked something in this base here, but it seems unlikely. Unless they have invisible stuff there as well. In any case. You here... Oh. Don't have a building capture here, so that's a bit unfortunate, of course. But that's okay. Hadn't really thought about that, yeah. Yeah, it's a dedicated building capture. But most of the time was just using the iron cannons here anyway to iron mass buildings and then capture them. Yeah, is there anything left here that counts? Maybe. But I assume this would just be the UCS base. Well, I mean, it says all enemy units, so at most there should be a structure left here. I mean, does the spaceport itself count? Because it is a structure. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, you go underground here, please. Yeah, okay. So let's just send everyone to each of these teleporters here. That should do it, hopefully. Maybe do that here. Okay, do I need a capturer for that? Because you seem to be unable to do this by yourself, but never mind. Or maybe I can just use these things here. Let's see. There we go. Victory. Now the MT has its own spaceport. Excellent. Now for the bad news, comrade. Finish them off. Your army must remain here, otherwise all is again lost. You yourself are better off on the moon with just a handful of men anyway, mainly because of supply line difficulties. I have confidence in you. And our Tsar and Great Khan sent his best wishes to you, plus 2 of his own yaks to deposit their sweet-smelling droppings on the green grass of your ancestors' graves. An honor indeed. And there we go. Next time we're gonna go to the moon again. Yeah, this mission here overall not that difficult. The defense of those bases are fairly difficult to crack because they have artillery, but then again it's mostly a matter of patience, not really difficulty, because they have nothing apart from the artillery units that can actually harm you if you're just patient and build your own artillery units outside the base. You can either cut their power. You could use air units, but I don't think it's a good idea because they have energy-based anti-air weapons and whatnot. And since you can't take your army to the next mission, the final one anyway, you may as well just burn through everything you have. Thanks for watching and take care.